Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I also have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops where I teach a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to address a topic that applies to a lot of you who are manifesting a specific person, actually probably the majority of you, and that is, why are you being rejected by your specific person? Why did your specific person tell you that they don't love you, or they want to break up with you, or they're not attracted to you, or they don't see themselves committing to you, and so on, whatever your situation might be? I want to get to the bottom of that. I want to explain to you why this is happening, and most importantly, how you can turn it around. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So I know a lot of you who are manifesting your specific person are manifesting your SP under circumstances that are less than favorable. One of the most common complaints, or one of the most common blocks, if you will, that a lot of people have is feeling rejected by their specific person. Whether that is something that has to do with their own sense of self-worth, or whether that is most commonly due to something that happened in the 3D and in the old story. Perhaps their SP broke up with them, perhaps they told them that I don't want to commit to you, perhaps you were told that I'm not attracted to you, whatever it might be, or 1,000 other scenarios really. If you are feeling rejected by your SP, that can be a serious block for a lot of people when they're trying to manifest their specific person. It can be a serious factor causing resistance. And I totally understand that, but I'm here to tell you today why this is happening, why this happened in the first place, and secondly, and most importantly, how you can actually turn it around. So to begin with, the one thing that you want to always remember when you're manifesting a specific person, and really any desire, is that you are not separate from your person. You're not separate from anyone in the universe. You are one in consciousness and energetically with everyone else around you, everyone else in the universe, the entire universe, in fact. And because you're sharing that oneness with everyone and everything, your energy matters. Your dominant thoughts matter. Your dominant states matter. Why? Because they get transmitted to everyone else, and everyone else is subconsciously receiving them and is compelled to mirror them to you. What I'm getting at with this is that if you were rejected by your specific person, or even if you were not clearly rejected, but you're feeling rejected, for example, if you're feeling ignored, maybe they're not talking to you very much, maybe you feel that they're avoiding you, or whatever the situation might be, it still all starts with you. It still all originates in you. If you had a breakup with your specific person, chances are that they mirrored your own insecurities, your own doubts, your own fears that you were having and you were experiencing and dwelling in at the time, that were much stronger than any perhaps positive feelings that you might have had or positive assumptions that you had about the relationship. In other words, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities took over, and they made your SP bail at you. If you were suffering from a low sense of self-worth, for example, if you've always struggled feeling worthy of love, feeling worthy of being loved, feeling worthy of having a healthy relationship perhaps, then chances are that the relationships that you form might have actually reflected that to you, and this is why you experience these unwanted and unpleasant circumstances with your SP breaking up with you, or not committing to you, or telling you they're not really attracted to you, or whatever your situation is. So remember that it always starts with you, and it always originates in you, and the other person, in this case your specific person, was only mirroring back to you the dominant contents of your own consciousness. The reason why this is important to know and understand is because by understanding and realizing that, any resentment towards your specific person kind of goes away because you realize that they didn't deliberately hurt you. You realize that they didn't set out to be mean to you and try to hurt you and try to strategize to do something bad to you or treat you wrongly and all that. Instead, you realize that they subconsciously absorbed your energy and they had to mirror it back to you. So essentially, they were a messenger showing you the contents of your own consciousness. Nothing more, nothing less than that. Now, the good news is that this can be turned around at any moment, at any point. Nothing is fixed, nothing is set in stone, nothing is final. Even a rejection that may feel very bad or very final or very set in stone can be turned around by you turning around your own energy. Once your specific person feels that shift in your dominant energy, once again, they subconsciously receive it, and once again, they are subconsciously compelled to mirror it to you. So once you shift your energy towards an energy that is, I am chosen, I am wanted, I am loved, I am welcome, my specific person loves me, is choosing me, they want me, and so on, your specific person is going to energetically feel that shift, and they are going to show up as a different version of themselves to you. Whereas before, they might have told you that they were not really attracted to you, now they might show up as the version of themselves who is super, super attracted to you and coming in hot. Whereas before, they might have said that they want to break up with you and that this is final and they're never going to change their mind. Don't be surprised if you see them turning around and saying, you know what? Can't we start fresh? Can't we give this one more shot? If they told you that they didn't see themselves committing to you, shifting your energy into the person who is committed to, into the person who feels like, I am committed to, I am worthy of commitment. I know my specific person wants the commitment with me and I know that I deserve it and I know that I'm going to get it. Shifting your energy from that person to that person is also going to make your specific person turn around and say, oh yeah, I actually do want to commit to you. I very much want to commit to you. So it's all a matter of your dominant state, your dominant energy, the dominant stories you're telling yourself. The reason why you were rejected in the past and in the old story was because that was the dominant story in which you were dwelling in one way or another, whether it was a poor self-concept, whether it was a bad story about you and your specific person, whether it was that your SP was a womanizer or I don't know what. But in any event, one way or another, you were holding on to a story of rejection and you were attaching to that story much more than you were attaching to any opposite alternative stories. For example, I'm chosen, I'm wanted, they love me, they want to commit to me, they want to choose me, they want to be with me, or they want to be back together with me, or whatever it might be. So remember the principle of oneness. It's always in you, it always comes from you, it always originates in you. And so this is why you have the creative power to actually turn it around. This is why you have the creative power to create something different and to bring something different to your 3D experience. So it's actually quite simple, you guys. You were rejected because you were dwelling in one way or other in a story of rejection, in the energy of rejection, in the identity of the person who is not chosen, not wanted, rejected, ignored, and so on. Once you shift your energy to the energy and identity of a person who is chosen, is wanted, is committed to, and so on, your results in the 3D, the version by which your SP is showing up in the 3D, is also going to change radically to match that new shift in your energy. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.